Recently, I've searched for some personal development, personal growth, self improvement videos on TikTok and on Instagram, and I have realized three things that were just so surprising and mind blowing. And in this video, I'm gonna share them with you. Hey guys, welcome or welcome back to this channel. My name is Juliana and I'm happy that you are here. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more content like this. So the first thing I have realized was that so much content is based on how much the creator struggled and how hard it was for him or for her, and how much he or she had suffered from like growth and so on. And this may sometimes be true because in order for you to grow, you have to leave your comfort zone and change your behavior, change your mindset, and so on. And sometimes it can be difficult because we have some beliefs that were made like, for example, 10 or 15 or 20 years ago, and it's not always, and it's gonna be sometimes really difficult to change them, and this doesn't work in like one day or 5 minutes or like in a week, and you need time for this, sure. And sometimes it can even hurt you to realize certain things, but I want you to stop thinking about personal growth and self-development as if it was something extremely hard and that you have to suffer in order to change yourself and change your life. That's not true. You do not have to suffer. Sometimes it's gonna be difficult, as I said before, but actually it's fun. Like, it's really fun to see yourself changing, it's really fun to see yourself growing, it's fun to learn new things and new skills, and it's fun to learn more about our psychology and to learn even about yourself more. Like, it's really fun to realize all this stuff and just really literally watch yourself changing and growing and see yourself, see the difference. And I've even seen this difference when I was talking to other people, like to my friends, um, and I've realized the difference between us that I didn't realize before. And I think that's a sign that you have really changed. And it's really fun. Like, I didn't suffer from it. It was really fun for me to see this, to realize all this stuff, and so on. And sure, we have all been through some difficult times, and they all have changed us. I've also been through some difficult times, and sure, they had certain impact on me, and sure, I've grown through all these difficult times, but that's not the only way to change yourself. I have realized that there is so much of this phoenix metaphor, like people were burning down in order to rise again from all of this ash from their, I don't know, past or all this suffer and so on. Like, sure, this is one of the ways, but this is not the only way, and you should not suffer in order to grow. It's gonna be difficult sometimes, but it's also fun, and you have to enjoy this process. Like, you're working on yourself, you're working towards your goals, you're working towards a better life for you, and you have to enjoy this. You have to enjoy this process in order to get on track, in order to stay consistent. And the consistency is really the key. That's I guess this is something that a lot of like self-development content says, and this is really the truth, and this is, I guess, the main thing about self-growth. It doesn't matter how much you've done today, but it matters how much you've done in this month, in the whole month. Like, one day won't change anything, that's true, um, but it will change if you will do the same thing each day for a month, for a year, for like 2 years, and so on. The second thing is I've realized is that this self development content usually ignores the fact that the self growth, self improvement journey is an iterative process. Like, it doesn't end. Like, it's not like in the school when you learn something and then you pass the exam and then that's it. You don't have to improve yourself anymore in this field, or you don't have to learn anything in this field because you've passed the exam and that's it. So yes, it's important to remember that it's an iterative process that never actually ends. Even if you have reached something, you actually need to go forward and to continue working on yourself in order to see this real growth. Because even if you like work on yourself for like a month and then you think like that's enough and you give up, this won't change anything. So it's important to remember that it's an iterative process and you have to stay consistent on this. And I actually have the video about how to make it easier for you to stay consistent on doing several different stuff, for example sports or learning a new language, or even if it's something about your household and so on, like keep it clean and nice and so on. So check the video out. I will link it into the description box and somewhere here. I hope, because I still have no idea how to do this, and I hope I will be able to do this. Like I'll try to link it down there, up there, but anyway it will be also down in the description box, so check it out as well. So yes, and this is important for you to remember and to consider while you think about the ways you are gonna improve yourself, like on the ways you are gonna work on yourself. Because if you will make the habits that are extremely difficult to stay consistent on and to do every day, this won't change anything. Like, you will do them for, I don't know, maybe a week if you're lucky, and but this won't work for a year. And in order to grow, it's, as I told you, it's important to stay consistent. So please consider this while you are thinking about the ways you are going to work on yourself, so that it's better to make small steps but on a longer distance than to make big steps but like on a short distance. So yes, this was the second thing you actually need to consider when you start this self-development journey. And the third thing, and this was actually the most surprising one, and this was for me first actually obvious, but then I've realized how actually strange it is, and like that's not right. We have to change this. And I'm talking about the aesthetical part of it. Because I feel that all this self-growth, personal growth and self-development, self-improvement and so on content is made extremely aesthetically. Like, it's the most important part of those videos. But actually they are made, I guess, in order to... Some of them are made to motivate you and some of them are made to educate you. But the aesthetical part, for me, it's like not the most important one. But as I watched the content of other creators in this niche, I feel that they focus so much on the aesthetical part. But I guess that's not right, actually. And that was, to be honest, something that held me up from starting this personal growth and self-development content, because I was convinced that in order for you to make those videos, you have to make them aesthetically, and I'm not the person that can make this extremely aesthetical content consistently. Like, I can do this, I don't know, maybe once a month or twice a month. Yes, but not like every day. And on TikTok, you and also on Instagram, you actually need to post every day. So I thought I have to pick out another niche. But like that's not true. I'm not gonna talk further about content because it's not a video about content creation. Um, but the thing that really blew my mind was that so when you start this, you are usually in the place, let's call it a place, but by that I mean not like in apartment or I don't know in the city. I mean that you are not like in your surroundings, in your life. Yes, let's call it like in your life. Yeah, you're not that happy with yourself or with the place you are in, with your life, with your lifestyle, maybe, or with whatever it could be. Um, so first, it won't be aesthetical. Like it won't be so cute and extremely motivational and so on, because I feel all this motivational personal growth content has been made in a expensive big apartment in New York City with those views, like with those incredible views over the park and the Central Park and all those buildings and so on. Like sure, it's motivational, but this is not the way and this is not the view most people start their day in our world. Like it's also only New Yorkers and not all of them, sure not. So yes, this self-growth journey won't be that aesthetical, and you have to consider this. And this should not hold you up from growing or like unmotivate you somehow. And this is actually like it works the other way around. Like first you grow, you develop yourself, you maybe get a better job because you've learned some new skills and so on, and you worked on yourself and you worked towards your goals. And then after you got your a better job, a better payment, um, you can afford all of that beautiful, gorgeous stuff, all those deco stuff and so on. And this is how it actually works. Like you do not start in a beautiful place with a lot of expensive stuff surrounding you. No, this is like something you're working towards too. So these were my 3 insights from my TikTok and Instagram research. I hope you liked the video, and if you did, please don't forget to subscribe, follow, yeah. So please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and to like this video. Thank you so much.